Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for a man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday evening inside the Fargadome. It's the final match of the North Dakota State Class B Volleyball Tournament quarterfinal round, featuring the number 4 seed out of the Region 1. And that is the Fargo-Oak Grove Grovers going up against the number 5 seed out of Region 2. That is the Thompson Tommies. And a pleasant good Thursday evening to you and yours. I'm Chase Miller inside the Fargadome. And welcome to our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. For more information, go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Still on our pregame show, we will hear from both head coaches, Michaela Hesdalen of the Grovers, also Lisa Strand of the Thompson Tommies. But first, let's recap what happened earlier today here at the Fargadome. So far, if you've been the higher seed, you have advanced. The number 2 seed of South Prairie Max, the Royals, with a sweep of Kenmare Bowbells. The number 1 seed of Medina Pingree Buchanan, the number 3 seed, that is, of Medina Pingree Buchanan, took down Central McLean, also in straight sets. And the number 1 seed just moments ago, Langdon Area Munich, had to hang on for a 5-set win over Dickinson Trinity. The Titans nearly reverse swept the Cardinals, but so far the 1, 2, and 3 all have made their way to the semifinals coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow, South Prairie Max against Medina Pingree Buchanan in the first semifinal at 5 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, the winner of this match between the Grovers and the Tommies will go up against Langdon Area Munich again at 7 o'clock. That's a look at tomorrow's bracket. The loser of this game will go up against Dickinson Trinity in a consolation semifinal at 3. On the Class A side, West Fargo Cheyenne swept by Jamestown Shanley, winners in 4 over Bismarck High. Bismarck Century with a 3-set win over Fargo Davies, and West Fargo Horace and Bismarck Legacy just about to get underway. Tomorrow, the Class A semifinals will be in the afternoon with Cheyenne and Shanley at 1. At 3 o'clock, Century will play the winner of either Horace or Bismarck Legacy. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. Oh, there's a bunch of good nuggets between the Grovers and the Tommies. Last time these two teams met at state was in 2019, was the last time that Fargo Oak Grove made the state tournament. We'll also get into what they had in their only match of the season back almost 2 months to the date back in September. That and more we'll still get to. Part of our coaches' conversation as well, all still to come, and our starting lineups here on your liveevent.com. This is the North Dakota State B Class B Volleyball Tournament.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Pre-game show again brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. It's Fargo Oak Grove, 23 wins, 10 losses on the season with 1 tie. Head coach by Michaela Hesdalen, as the Grovers will make their way to state here, winning 5 straight and 7 of 8 matchups. They defeated Richland in the Region 1 quarters, Maple River in the semifinals in 4, and swept Central Cass for the Region 1 championship. It's the third time in program history that the Grovers have made their way here to state. Back in 1999 and in 2019, the Grovers have never appeared in a state championship match. Well, for the Thompson Tommies, the number 5 seed, 23 wins, 11 losses, and 3 ties on the season for head coach Lisa Strand. The Tommies have won 3 straight and 7 of 8 matchups entering play here today. Their lone loss was during a stretch of a 5-setter against the Central Cass Squirrels for their regular season finale. For Thompson, they winners in 4 against Park River Fortville Lincoln in the Region 2 quarters, winners in 4 against Mayport CG in the semis, and winners in 4 yet again against the Grafton Spoilers in Grafton to take the Region 2 championship. Thompson beat Oak Grove in the only meeting this season back in Thompson back on September the 17th. That was in 4, and the winner of this again will go up against the Cardinals. The Cardinals beat Thompson in 5, while they have yet to play Fargo Oak Grove this season. And as we alluded to, the Grovers and the Tommies with some history when it comes to state, but 5 years ago in 2019, the Oak Grove Grovers and the Thompson Tommies were also in the 4-5 matchup. Oak Grove swept Thompson in the 4-5 matchup as Oak Grove was the number 5 seed. The Grovers would like to continue that here as the 4 seed this season, while Thompson then will look to avenge a loss again back 5 years ago in the state tournament. It's Fargo Oak Grove alongside with the Thompson Tommies here today in this State Class B quarterfinal round matchup. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll hear from the coaches as we will have an opportunity to sit down with Michaela Hestel of Fargo Oak Grove. We'll sit down with Lisa Strand as well of Thompson. Get to our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. That and more still to come. The winner of this again will go up against the Cardinals of Langdon Area Munich coming up tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll take a quick break. Back after this, we'll hear from Michaela Hestel first and Lisa Strand afterwards. Before our starting lineups here with our coaches conversation, this is the State Class B Volleyball Tournament on your liveevent.com from the Fargo.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, I'm Sonia at the Lighting Gallery. When you walk through our doors at the Lighting Gallery, we're so much more than lighting. We have an incredible selection of sofas, dining room table and chairs, accent chairs, area rugs, pillows, and other accessories and decor. We want your house to feel like a home. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. See you soon.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
On our pregame show here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. It is the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers and the Thompson Tommies. Joining us here from Oak Grove is Michaela Hestel here ahead of the opening serve coming up in a few moments. And Michaela, for your club here, let's just, before we talk about Thompson, let's just recap the week that was in Kindred winning a region title. What's kind of that week into practices, everything kind of been for you on the program here over the last, 5-6 days?
As a season, as a program, you look to build off of every game. And I think at this point in our season, we are playing our best volleyball, which was awesome to see last week. We're serving tough. We're passing dimes. We're competing with each other. We're giving 100% effort. And as a coach, that's all you ask as a team. So super excited to go into this tournament and to bring that energy throughout.
How has both teams changed since you played Thompson about 2 months ago, almost to the date, back in September?
Yeah, they're improving too on every practice, every game, every time they step on the court. They have great firepower in the front row. They've been here multiple times. They know what it takes to take a team to state and to win a championship. So super excited to compete with them. And I always tell my girls, winning's not easy. So really having them hone in on that and taking the challenge on and really fighting and into the end.
Someone who had a really nice tournament for you was Atea Rasta. Just what did you see from her for those 3 games in Kindred last week?
Yeah, she was one of our players who's really dialed in. It was awesome to see that, not just from a blocking standpoint, but a hitting standpoint. She's kind of found her groove, and her connection with Rachel is fun to see. And I'm excited to see how she improves on that throughout the tournament.
Michaela Hestel, head coach for Fargo Oak Grove. How does playing in a place like this that's cavernous where you don't have to worry about hitting the ceiling, how much do you preach that extra effort when you have a normal volleyball court, a little extra space to utilize, especially defensively here throughout the course of a match like tonight?
Yeah, throughout practice we talk about, okay, the ball's going to move in a completely different way in this gym. You have the space to play, so use it, right? So serve aggressive, at the same time, the pass is going to be a lot more difficult because the ball is going to be coming at you fast. They're going to be moving. There's going to be outside stuff coming at you. So, really dialing in, playing our game, focusing on every touch, making every single ball better, and then just hopefully playing our game and coming out on top.
Final thing for me, Michaela, biggest thing you have to do well for Fargo Oak Grove is what to try to get to that semifinals?
We got to serve tough. We have the ability to serve a team off the court. So if we serve tough, we come out with a strong passing game, and we are connected as a team, playing as a group of 6. I think we would have a great chance of being successful.
Michaela, it's always good to see you, and best of luck here throughout the tournament.
Thank you so much.
Coach Hestel with us here from Oak Grove. We'll continue on our pregame show after this.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
On the pregame show here today from the Fargo Dome, waiting for the final game of the day between the Thompson Tommies and the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers in the 4-5 matchup of the state Class B volleyball quarterfinals. Joining us now from Thompson is the head coach, that is Lisa Strand here. And Lisa, as you get ready for Fargo Oak Grove, we'll talk about them in a moment. But first things first, let's just talk about what it means for the community, for your program, for your team to get back to a state tournament in the cavernous Fargo Dome that is, volleyball. You don't have to worry about any balls scraping the ceiling, hitting the nets. You got a lot of real estate to cover here in the dome. But what does it just kind of mean for this community to get back to a state tournament?
Oh, it's just so fun. The school, everything is picked up, and we had a good pep rally, and times are fun here when you get to the state tournament, and it really helps to promote the program for sure, and all sports, to be able to make it to a state tournament. And we've just got good community support, and we're very proud of the fact that we're able to represent them here at the state tournament.
Yeah, this particular Thompson program going up against Fargo Oak Grove, you played them way back in September, which has been 2 months, ago and counting here. And obviously Fargo Oak Grove, we were talking before the interview saying, you know what, they can hurt you a couple different ways with Elena Foster-Devold, with Mari Balmy, with Peyton Downs, Rosted. They got a good setter. They got a good libero. So I guess the question is here, Lisa, once you get to a team like this, where's the weakness, or is there any weakness going up against the Grovers?
At this point at the state tournament, there's no team really has a weakness. Everybody comes to play and players show up that maybe didn't do something fantastic during the season, but all of a sudden there they are and they're playing their hearts out. And so, we hope that we're doing the same thing, that we're just playing our hearts out. And if we can find a weakness, that we can capitalize a little bit on it until they close that weakness up again. But, they have good players in every position. We're going to have to try to find a way to, make a little in for ourselves so that we can find a hole on the floor and find a way to score because, they're going to do everything they can to stop us.
Lisa Strand, head coach of the Thompson Tommies, joining us here on our pregame show. Let's talk about one of your seniors in Jordan Tozer. Just what is a senior at this time of a region now going to a state tournament? What do those seniors bring to a club once you get to this point of the season here, Lisa?
Jordan, she played a little bit in the state tournament 2 years ago. And so she's got a little bit of tournament experience, but just having been there and even on the bench and everything just brings kind of an ability to kind of bring some calmness to that bench and to take away some of the nervousness and such from some of the others by telling them what she experienced and how it's okay, and we can do this and it's just a bigger place, like you said, to play in, but it's really good to have those girls. And Kylie Hubner, another senior, she had the experience there, and so did Kaya Hurst. And so having that experience with those players, and then Chloe Hubner too, she was there, and just brings that just a knowing kind of what to expect. So all the extra stuff, we're still going to go play volleyball, but all that extra stuff, they can kind of calm the nerves on the rest of it.
I know it's a little bit different with every sport in the Fargo Dome. I talk with coaches who make the Dakota Bowl. There's 18,000 seats. You're playing indoors. It's, controlled temperature. It's not 30 degrees outside. Basketball, you're shooting into what it feels like an abyss, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Volleyball is also a little unique in itself. It's still the same if you want to bring up the Hoosiers basketball, right? It's still 10 feet, but you still got the attack line. You still got the serve line. Everything's the same, but it looks a little different from the eye, and also maybe a pass or a big spike all of a sudden that normally goes out of bounds, you can play that. So how much as a coach do you have those conversations before you get to a match at the Dome that it has a little bit more space than your normal volleyball venue, or do you talk about it at all, Lisa?
Oh yeah, definitely. We talk about it and we prepare for it a little bit by, doing some play in our practices. We prepared by, throwing balls wide and making them chase them down and try to bring them back. By talking to them about the fact that there's no lines on the floor other than the 10-foot line, because that's a big thing. We're kind of used to using the basketball court lines as kind of a measure of where you are on the court, and we don't really know and so kind of finding something on the sideline to know where you normally stand, kind of counting it off if you have to, as far as from the back line, where do you normally stand, and then finding something as reference point at the sides. That's a difference. And like you said, that Hoosier thing is there. The net is the same and everything, but the distance behind for serving, I think that's where we usually see it in the first couple serves and things, that it's harder to kind of judge that distance. You think it looks farther than it is. It's still the same, but they put a little bit more on the ball, and that's harder to judge. And then once they kind of get into that, then you play a little bit and things settle down, and it'll be different now without switching courts and switching sides. You kind of don't have to get used to two different things. You could just get used to your one side and where you're at. So that's going to make a difference too.
Final thing for me, Lisa, before we let you go here, biggest X factor. Not so much in terms of one player. I know you always talk with volleyball coaches, and you have to have really good passes. You have to put up a good block. But is there a particular X factor going up against Fargo Oak Grove that you have to do well with your club here with Thompson, try to find yourself in the semifinals on Friday?
Well, it does have to go back to that defense. Playing defense is probably the biggest thing. Being able to get the ball to our setter off a good defensive play, and then being able to stay in system where we're passing to the setter. The setter has at least 2 hitters to use and set to. If we don't have that and we're relying on just one hitter all the time, that's going to be difficult. I think that's going to be the factor, is just making sure that our passing is there, and hopefully we can get our block to stop that even from happening in the first place. But we don't necessarily rely on that. We rely on our players, every one of them, to be ready to make the play. And I think just being calm and having the wear-to-itiveness, I guess, to know that they can do it, that they have the ability, and that they're just going to have to play like we can play. And it is the same kind of situation that we've been in all throughout the season, just a bigger venue, and we got to let that part of it go and just play some volleyball.
Lisa Strand, head coach of the Thompson Tommies, with us on the pregame show. As always, Lisa, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck against Oak Grove here tonight.
Thank you so much.
That again, Lisa Strand. Will continue on the pregame show after this.
We love our pets, accidents and messes included. Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love confidently with protection from everyday messes and odors. Designed with the whole family in mind, Pet Perfect features built-in protection from staining, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect. Designed for you, perfect for your pet.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Final segment on our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Chase Miller with you here courtside from the Fargo Dome as we're inching closer to the opening serve here today between the 4 seed of Fargo Oak Grove and the 5 seed of the Thompson Tommies. Fargo Oak Grove in their white uniforms here tonight with the maroon numerals and lettering outlined in black, while for the Thompson Tommies with their black uniforms with the green numerals outlined in white here with a green sleeve down both the left and the right side here tonight for head coach Lisa Strand and the Thompson Tommies. Fargo Oak Grove looking for win number 24 of the season, while on the opposite side for Thompson also looking for win number 24 on the year. And Thompson, very storied program with 5 state titles, most recently back in 2018. They have the most state championships of any Class B team in history, again dating back to 1989 when volleyball was a sanctioned sport in North Dakota. And for both Fargo Oak Grove and for Thompson, this will be their final state tournament as a Class B participant. Both teams will be making their way to Division A next season. But Thompson, when you think of state volleyball, Coach Lisa Strand has the most state titles again in Class B in program history of 5. On the opposite side, Michaela Hesdalen from the Twin Cities in high school up to North Dakota State to play college volleyball the last couple of years at the helm for the Grovers, and they've just got a little bit better every season under her tenure and tutelage. As Fargo Oak Grove, 7 of their losses on the season have came against Class A competition. So this is a seasoned team, and both of them have some comparable marks on the year. But the question is, who's going to play their best brand of volleyball tonight and make it to the semifinals. Thompson with the win would be in the semi, so the 4th time in 5 years where Fargo Oak Grove, if they can win, it'd be the first time since 2019 that they would be into the semifinals with a victory here today. It's Oak Grove and Thompson. Winner has a date with Langdon Area Munich coming up in the semifinals tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here inside the Fargo Dome. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. When we come back, it's the starting lineups next here from the Fargo Dome.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Hi, I'm Sonia at the Lighting Gallery. When you walk through our doors at the Lighting Gallery, we're so much more than lighting. We have an incredible selection of sofas, dining room table and chairs, accent chairs, area rugs, pillows, and other accessories and decor. We want your house to feel like a home. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. See you soon.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Let's get to our starting lineups here, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products. Go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. For the Thompson Tommies, they'll go like this. And a sophomore at 5'7", Andy Schwab. Schwab again in the starting lineup. From there, you also have Addie Sage, the junior center here. Sage in the starting lineup. From there, Chloe Hubner, the junior at 5'7", with Kylie Hubner, the senior at 5'8". Danica Gross, the junior middle hitter at 5'10", with Jordan Tozer, the senior at 5'9", the middle as well. And also in the starting lineup here, Kaya Hurst, the junior libero, however you like it, at 5'6". So again, Schwab with Sage, a pair of Hubners of Chloe and Kylie, Danica Gross with Tozer, and Hurst here for head coach Lisa Strand and the Thompson Tommies. Thompson will be on the right side of your screen here, playing inside the Fargo Dome, or on the west side of this volleyball court as they split the divider right down the middle, where Class A is on the west side, Class B is on the east side. But here for this volleyball court, the Grovers will be on the left side of your screen or on the eastern side. For the Oak Grove Grovers here, their starting lineups will go like this. Starting at a junior libero is Aspen Jose. Jose part of the starting lineups here with Rachel Christensen, a sophomore setter for head coach Michaela Hestalen's club. Again, Hestalen is a setter. From there, in the starting lineups here today, you have Taya Rosted, a junior outside hitter. Also in the starting lineups, Peyton Downs, a senior outside hitter. Elena Foster-Devall, the sophomore middle, and Mari Balmy, another middle here at senior. So Jose with Christensen. Also from there, Rosted You'll see Peyton Downs, Foster Diebold, and Mari Bolmy. Also in the rotation will be Sophia Geiger and Lyndon Bruneski playing in the back, more of a defensive specialist spot here for Oak Grove. The Grovers, head coach by Michaela Hestall. And that again is our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. We come back after this. It's the opening serve between the Grovers and the Tommies in the final match of the State B quarterfinals next here from the Fargo Dome.
Transform your space with premium painting. Whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial, Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Treitel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Our officials here is Stuart Noland and Courtney Klein. Courtney will be on the scores table while Stuart will be the head man up top here for our officials today. A good-looking crowd here for Thompson behind us, clad in green. The student section in their U.S. Spirit attire, while for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, a little bit of white and maroon across the way. Good-looking section as well. Jersey night for the high school student section here for Fargo Oak Grove. As Thompson will do the honors to open up the quarterfinal round matchup here with Kaya Hurst, the libero here for the Thompson Tommies. Opening serve at 7:36 on a Thursday night, in the State B quarters between the Grovers and the Tommies are underway, and Thompson throws up a double block, but Oak Grove gives it to Elena Foster-Diebold for the opening point here for Fargo Oak Grove on the kill. Give the assist to Rachel Christensen, and just like that, Oak Grove leads it 1-0 on our Chris Moen Nordak Insurance Company scoreboard. This one will be into the middle for Thompson. They will handle it on the outside. Free ball over on the last by Schwab. This one, Christensen coming off that slot is Bolmy. Good block at the net by Schwab. Tozer with the push back right corner, downs to Jose. Someone's got to help it out over on the third, unable to do so. And the Thompson Tommies tie this one up early here in set number one. A couple of sweeps with South Prairie Max over Kenmare Bowbells and Medina Pinger Buchanan over Central McLean. Our last match, the Cardinals of Langdon Area Munich, winners in 5 over Dickinson Trendy. Dump opportunity by Christensen, covered by Hubner. This one to the outside. Little softball changeup type of a swing there by Schwab. Here comes Elena Foster-Diebold. Gets it by Tozer for another kill on the outside. Elena 2, Thompson 1. As you'll see Christensen coming to the service line now for Fargo Oak Grove. As the Grovers again lead it by 1 early in set number 1. Christensen just over the ribbon. Schwab there with the dig. Set outside. Here comes Olsen over the double block. Jose is there. Christensen outside. Elena Foster-Diebold. Was it deflected? Yes, it was. And it's 3 kills here for Elena. Seeing Region 1 play, seeing how the sophomore has evolved from a year ago. She is number 1 when it comes to the scouting report. If she gets going, it just carries everybody with her. Kaya Hurst in the middle with a nice pass to Stevens. This one comes to off the top of the block on the swing by Tozer. Oak Grove set outside. Foster-Diebold with another hammer. 4 kills for the super sophomore. 4-1 Grovers here in set number 1. So far, good clean passes for Fargo Oak Grove that has allowed them to get right into their system here in set 1. Thompson, where will they go with Stevens? She will back bump on the way to Schwab. Up and over, but blocked there by Foster-Diebold. Another attempt now for Olsen over the double block, down for the kill. Abby Olsen with the point to make it now 4-2. Thompson heads back to the service line, trailing it by 2. As the Tommies We'll head to the service line here with Andy Schwab. Schwab, this one goes in the middle. Jose with a nice pass to Christensen. Back set now to Elena Foster-Devold. Wasn't touching it. That should be 4, and it is. As it's now 4-3. Take a look at Thompson in terms of girls basketball, softball. They've just been a consistent team that's found ways to make the state tournament here in the last, it feels like a lot longer than it's been the last couple of years. They've been awfully good with Matt Chandler in softball. They've been awfully good with Jason Brend as well when it comes to girls basketball, as Thompson goes cross court with Kylie Hubner with a kill, and the Tommies on a little 3-0 run here, tie this one up at 4 apiece. Second tie of set number 1. Service here by Thompson in the middle to Jose. Grovers, Christensen, back set. Foster-Devold will hammer one down. No double block, went one-on-one. Elena with a nice little cross-court shot there, and Foster-Devold's got her 5th kill of the match. 5-4 Grovers. Chris Moen, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Service on the way. Thompson will go outside, up and over the block. Able to utilize that one was Kylie Hubner. Outside, Peyton Downs trying to tip it over with her left hand, but runs out of room, and Thompson ties this one up at 5 apiece. The 4-5 matchup to finish the day in the state Class B quarterfinals. In Class A, Bismarck Legacy winners in set number 1 over Horace, and up early in set 2, 5-0 Sabres in the Horace Hawks' first state tournament appearance in program history. Downs over the double block. Olsen able to help it. Coming to the middle, there goes Danica Gross. Christensen back set. Right-handed swing by Swanson. Cross court covered nicely there by Stevens. Olsen with a right-handed swing over the double. This comes to the middle. Christensen to Balmy. Big swing. Dug up by Schwab. Olsen with a push over on the far side of the net. Opportunity for Peyton Downs with the left hand, but it hits the post out of play, and Thompson will be playing with their first lead here in set number 1. Good long volley there early on in set number 1 as Thompson will take the point. And now with the serve here with Jordan Tozer. This one comes to the middle to Jose. Christensen back set. Balmy can't get it through the double block. Thompson with Kylie Hubner, also with Danica Gross there. We're going to give that one to Kylie as she got her right hand on it. Makes it now 7-5 here in favor of Thompson. Service for Tozer, a little knuckler across the ribbon. As Oak Grove will set outside. Peyton Downs going down the line out of play. And the Thompson Tommies now starting to roll a little bit here as they have their largest lead in set number 1. 5-4 Oak Grove now turned on a dime. 4 consecutive points for Thompson as Tozer continues to serve into the middle. Aspen Jose is there. Christensen set outside. Downs right-handed swing on top of the block. Where does Stevens go? Back set Olsen. This one will be no touch out of play as they're looking down the line for Olsen. And the Grovers are in the side out and they're back within 2. As you will see Mari Bolmy here for Oak Grove to the service line. As the Grovers with Balmy back right corner. Thompson here with Stevens will set outside. Kylie Hubner over the double block. Nicely done by Geiger on the dig. Outside Peyton Downs for the kill. Downs got it through the block. 8-7. Oak Grove with a chance to tie at the service line here. Both teams have been pretty consistent so far in the transition game. As you'll see Stevens, back set Olsen, right-handed swing. There in the back is Mari Balmy with the dig. Back set, free ball over by Swanson on the third. Stevens, and now Kaya Hurst in the back right corner with the free ball. Grovers set outside. Christensen tips it over with their left hand. Oh, what a splendid tip by Stevens to keep it alive. Christensen to Roston with the power push. Covered back left corner by the Tommies. Free ball over on the third, and this one is eventually going to be the point. Thompson, Danica Gross is going to earn the point here. The Tommies regain the lead at 9-7, and they will have the serve. Good job, though, by the libero with Kaya Hurst, able to cover the corner before the point that was eventually given to the Thompson Tommies. Service here for Thompson in the back middle. Christensen for the Grovers with Rosted tip over on the third. Little joust at the net, won by Chloe Hubner. Grovers will see this one outside. Peyton Downs on the attack. Hubner with the block. This one set outside. Back to Peyton Downs, unable to get that one across. And the Thompson Tommies will take the point. It's now 10-7. We've seen both Chloe and Kylie Hubner so far with the block at the net. Here for Thompson. Service on the way will be with Addisy Addison Stage. Addy for short. Rosset comes through on that slide, unable to get it across. It's now 11-7. And Coach Michaela Hestolin's going to burn a timeout here for Fargo Oak Grove. We'll break with them on the Nodak Insurance Chris Moan Agency scoreboard. It's 11-7 Tommies on your liveevent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Just as you do during the regular season here at State, you get 2 timeouts per set. If no one calls a timeout by the time the team who gets to 15 first, there would be a media timeout on the floor. But 11-7 Tommies, leading it by 4 in a volleyball match that is 8 minutes underway here today. Service for Thompson as they will send Sage, part of that 6-2 with her and Sella in the rotation on the opposite side. Christensen runs a 5-1 on the opposite for Fargo Oak Grove with Rachel. As the teams just kind of sit and wait before they get the thumbs up, and we will be good to go. Service upcoming now for Thompson. So a good little run here for Thompson. Last tie was at 5 apiece. Since then, the Tommies able to get this one up by 4. Peyton Downs over the double block. Hurst is there to dig, and then we'll see a net or a double. They're going to say running into the net there was Sage. And we'll see Oak Grove taking the side out and back to the service line. Service here for the Grovers with Broneski as Linden will come on to serve here for Oak Grove. Broneski on the serve into the middle. Thompson here with the bump outside. Here goes Humner up and over. That's Chloe on the roll shot. Quickly, Rosted with the tip down for the point. Taya Rosted had a really good Region 1 volleyball tournament, and the Grovers are back within 2. Lena Foster-Diewald so far with 5 kills here to lead the match. Service for Broneski into the back. Schwab with a good pass. Balance attack here for Thompson as this one gets over the net on the swing by Kylie Hubner. Peyton Downs over the block. Sage tees it up to Rosted. This one dunked out by Schwab. Sage set middle. Gross with the free ball over on the third. Christensen outside. Downs right-handed swing, and Chloe Hubner earns another block. Jose on the cover. Another attempt by Downs going cross court for the kill. Good action by both teams as Oak Grove takes the point. Chance to tie for the Grovers as they're back within 1. Service for Broneski. Into the middle, that goes to Schwab. Sage set, this one goes to Danica. Gross unable to get that one over the nets. And the Grovers have rattled off 4 consecutive points, and it's our 4th tie of set number 1. Something talking with Lisa Strand earlier in the week, she mentioned that it's not just one player for Thompson, that on any given night someone could be the team leader in digs or kills or assists, and they just feel like they got that balance word. But speaking of balance right now, Oak Grove runs a slide with Rosted and earns a kill here for the Grovers. Taya Rosted's got her second. It's now 12-11, Oak Grove out in front. Grovers with 5 consecutive points. Thompson set outside. Chloe Hubner, the lefty. Rosted able to get it across on a punch. Set outside again. This one comes across the net and down to the other Hubner. Kylie earns the kill. That'll be her second. And Thompson will hit the service line tied at 12 apiece. Tommies will serve with the aforementioned Kylie, back right corner to Broneski. Christensen set outside in front of the scores table, and Downs is unable to get this one across the net as Thompson will regain the lead here at 1. The 5 seed of Thompson against the 4 seed of Fargo Oak Grove, an all-Eastern affair here in the quarterfinal of Region 1 and Region 2. Christensen back set. Here goes Rosted with the tip. Covered nicely by the Tommies. Now Chloe Hubner goes down the line. This will be out of play, and Oak Grove will take the point here at 13 apiece. Oak Grove didn't put up a block to get all the way to the outside to allow that down the line shot by Kylie. She just gave it just enough to miss the back right corner. Service by Downs for the Grovers. Unable to get across the net. First service there for either club here this evening, as Thompson now will head back to the service line up by a point. Kaya Hurst on to serve. Hurst into the middle. Nice pass to Broneski. Set outside. Foster Diebold with another kill. Off the attempt to try to dig one with Kaya. Now it's 14 apiece. Christensen with the assist. And the Grovers and the Tommies have our 7th tie here of set number 1. Service by Aspen Jose. Jose on to serve into the middle. Thompson here with Sage. Set outside. This one pushed across by Schwab. Covered by Jose back right corner. Now the attack for Elena Foster Diebold, as there to keep it alive is Thompson. Up and over. Nice little shot there from the Tommies with Andy Schwab. Nice dig by Kylie Humner. Schwab earns the point. And now it's Thompson with a 15-14 advantage. And if you don't take a timeout prior to 15, then there would be immediate timeout, but they will continue to play on here as the Grovers have already taken one. Elena Foster Diebold gets this through the block yet again. Elena's on a heater. 7 kills so far here for the Grovers for the sophomore. But still tied at 15 apiece, as the serve will be coming here for Christensen. Christensen on to serve, back left corner is Schwab. Stevens now to Schwab, will get this one over the net on the third. Back bump here by Jose, and a free ball by Foster Diebold. Hurst, back set. Here comes Olsen. That one hit the post. The question, was it deflected first by the Grovers, or was it this? They're going to say it was going to be deflected, then hit the post. So the point will be coming here to Olsen. They're going to say it ricocheted off the block, then to post, not post into the hand. And here it's now going to be 16-15 Thompson. Michaela Hestolin talking with our official Courtney Klein to get the proper call across the way, as that's a large point again. Either Oak Grove would be up by 1 or Thompson will be up by 1. They will play it. Tommy's up by 1. Christensen quickly, this to Bolmy. Able to get it across after the block by Thompson. Thompson set middle. Jordan Tozer rises, and Jose with the dig. Out of system. Tozer with the push, and a good spot back right corner. Jordan Tozer, how do you do? It's 17-15 Thompson. Tozer in the middle. Couple nice swings. Good spot and location as well. 17-15 Tommies here in the first. Grovers back set. Foster Diebold gets it over the double block. Hurst is there to cover. Back set by Stevens. Olsen unable to get it across the block of Bolmy and Diebold. That'll actually be in 4, so it won't count as a block, but regardless, Oak Grove did a good job putting up a double, and Thompson now will have to receive this serve here from Foster Diebold. Kaya Hurst in the back. Nice pass to Stevens. Sent outside. Olsen over the double. Check that. That's Kylie Humner. Humner with the kill. And it's 18-16 now. Thompson leads it by 2. As you will see the Tommies here with Jordan Tozer to the service line. Tozer will come on in the middle. Grovers will bump this one to the outside. Peyton Downs pushing it across. Thompson set middle. Here goes Danica Gross with the left hand off the ribbon, down for the points. 19-16. And Thompson starting to separate just a little bit here late in the first. Seen both teams go on 4-0-5-0 runs here in this first. Service here for Tozer. Christensen set outside. Peyton Downs right-handed swing, blocked by Gross. Grover set outside. Downs with another swing on top of the block, covered there by Tozer. Stevens with the bump. This one pushed across them by Humner. That's Kylie. Back set. This is going to be off the ribbon for Swanson and down for the points. Caitlin Swanson earns the point. It's now 19-17. Both teams doing a nice job going line to line, side to side, making it difficult for the opponents across the net to try to earn an easy point. Olsen set. This one gets across by Danica Gross. Now here comes Peyton Downs going cross court. No touch out of play. And Thompson 5 points away. Aspen Jose will come on now here for the Grovers. Thompson with the serve, as they will see it with Sage. Sage and the Tommies to the service line. 5 points away here in set number 1. Fargo Oak Grove coming to the middle. Rosted. This was deflected for a touch. Rosted's going to earn the kill. That's her third. And Fargo Oak Grove gets back within 2. High school volleyball today inside the Fargo Dome. Going through Friday and Saturday, the state championship for B, if either Oak Grove or Thompson is able to get there, would be at 5 o'clock on Saturday. At 7 would be the state A championship match. Thompson outside, Chloe Hubner cross-court. Joseph with a great dig. Pass here by Christensen to the outside to Downs for the kill. Downs with her third kill. Give Christensen the assist. It's now 20-19. Aspen Jose with a great dig to keep that one going again for the Grovers. 7th place match will be at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Noon would be 5th, and 3rd place would be at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon if either team plays there. Thompson coming to the middle. This one will be down for the kill. Thompson with Danica Gross earns her 3rd kill of the match, and Thompson, when the Grovers have got it close as of late, since it was 15-all, Thompson has had the point to get it back up by 2. Grovers set outside, Downs, right-handed swing. There's Schwab, back set. Hubner, that's Chloe. Nice little attack down for the points. Chloe's got the kill, and it's 22-19, and Michaela Hestalen is going to take her final timeout here of set number 1. We'll keep it here, 22-19, Thompson with the advantage here late in set 1. So far, we've had 8 ties, most recently at 15. Since then, Oak Grove has got it down to 17-16, 20-19. But Thompson, as we alluded to, has done a good job as of late, minimizing any large run here from Fargo Oak Grove. 7:36 was the opening serve. Just about 20 minutes of high school volleyball here today. Grover's able to sweep by Central Cass to get to this particular junction for the Region 1 title, while Thompson able to win in 4 in Grafton against the Spoilers back a week ago tonight up in Region 2. Both teams again will elevate their play to Division A next season. Thompson will be just like where Oak Grove will be as well when it came to basketball. Grovers will be in Region 1 of Division A, while Thompson will be in Region 2 of Division A, both on the eastern side of the state. Next year, the state volleyball tournament out in Bismarck with not 1, not 2, but 3 state tournaments going on at the same time. This, again, the last of having 2 going on at the same time, being classes. But once you go to 3 with the bylaws of the North Dakota High School Activities Association, you won't go to classes, it'll be divisions. So just like basketball, it'll be Division B, Division A, and Division AA. But speaking of Class A, Bismarck Legacy 23-15 over West Fargo Horace in set number 2. The Sabres trying to get up 2 sets to none and see if they can have a rematch with their rival in Bismarck, Century, in the semifinals tomorrow. Here comes Rosted after the timeout, able to do a good job off that slide. Nice little power tip. It went off a Sage for the point. Rosted earns the point, makes it 22-20. As the Grovers with Peyton Downs to the service line. As Oak Grove with a right-handed serve by Downs. Hurst is there with a good pass to Sage. Set outside. Schwab gets it over. Oh, what a sprawl attempt in the back by Broneski to get that one across. Here comes Zeneca Gross. Nice little tip covered by Downs. Pushed outside. Foster Diebold on top of the block. Covered nicely. Back right corner by Thompson. This one gets across by Schwab. As you'll see, Christensen middle. Rosted. Hurst down to a knee with the dig. Back bump on the way. Danica Gross in the middle. Jose is there. Tied at the net. Goes all the way back on the Thompson side. And we'll see a violation here on Rosted. So Rosted will come in and go underneath the nets and eventually put her foot on the Thompson side. So Thompson will take the side out here 2 points away in the first. Foster Diebold on the outside. This gets across the net, but it was going to be out of bounds off the post. And now they have to talk it over, so this will be out of play to make it 24-20. And Thompson will have a set point opportunity. Tommy Faithful on their feet here on the north side of Fargo. 24-20, Kaya Hurst with the serve here for Thompson. Hurst into the middle. Fargo Oak Grove with Christensen outside. Foster Diebold up and over. For Thompson, they will go outside, right-handed swing, kept alive by Joe. Stump opportunity by Christensen, covered nicely by Schwab. Back set, Sage. Chloe Hubner through the block and down for the points. Thompson takes the first on the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moon Agency scoreboard. 25-20, Thompson takes set number one. Our set recap is next inside the Fargo here in the state quarterfinals.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, I'm Sonia at the Lighting Gallery. When you walk through our doors at the Lighting Gallery, we're so much more than lighting. We have an incredible selection of sofas, dining room table and chairs, accent chairs, area rugs, pillows, and other accessories and decor. We want your house to feel like a home. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. See you soon.
This is Chris Brecken from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. We specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at Agassiz Precision Ag. Stop by or give us a call. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
As we get to our set recap again, Thompson winners in the first set, 25-20 here against Fargo Oak Grove. Chase Miller with you inside the Fargo today for our coverage of the North Dakota State Class B Volleyball Tournament. Set recap. Oak Grove led by Elena Foster Diebold with 7 kills to lead the floor, but Thompson had 4 players with 2 kills or more. Kylie Hubner and Danica Gross had 3 apiece. Oak Grove, no aces, 1 service error. Thompson, no aces, no service errors in set number 1 that had 8 ties most recently at 15 apiece. Earlier today, Langdon Area Munich with a win in 5 over Dickinson Trinity. You had Hillary Hoven with 17 kills. Meredith Rumfo had 15 kills and 28 digs in the win for the Cardinals. 47 digs for Ellie McAvoy in the loss for Dickinson Trinity. But again, the number 1 seed of Langdon Area Munich with a winners in 5 over Dickinson Trinity. And earlier today, also in the Class B side of things, Medina Pinger Buchanan with a straight set win over Central McLean. At one point, the Thunder led 16-1 in set number 2. And then you had South Prairie Max with a sweep of Kenmare Bullbells as well. On the Class A side, Bismarck Legacy 2-0 over West Fargo Horse. The Sabres trying to make themselves get into the state semifinals with Bismarck Century tomorrow at 3 o'clock if they can hold off. At 1 o'clock, it'll be an all-EDC showdown with West Fargo Cheyenne and Fargo Shanley. That was the state championship a season ago. This year will be a semifinal round contest as Peyton Downs heads the service line here for Fargo Oak Grove. Grovers to serve as they do a little running jump serve here into the back. Kylie Hubner with a nice pass to Sage. Here comes Tozer with the tip down for the kill. Jordan Tozer's got the point, and Thompson takes a 1-0 lead to open things up here in set number 2. As Chloe Hubner onto the service line now for the Tommies. Hubner into the middle. Fargo Oak Grove will have Christensen back bump. Elena Foster Diebold with a free ball over across. Tommies with Olsen pushed across and on the third. Where do the Grovers go with Christensen set outside? Foster Diebold. This one will be touched at the net. Back on the side of Tozer. And Tozer takes the point here. And eventually the Thompson Tommies will earn it with her third kill to match. 2-0 in favor of Thompson. So Thompson 2-0 as Chloe Hubner heads back to the service line. This one comes in the middle of Peyton Downs. Christensen back set. Rosset can't get over the block. The tandem block there of Andy Schwab and also Jordan Tozer. Going to give that one to Schwab on the points. Good start to set number 2 if you're a Tommy fan, as they lead it now by 3. And that'll be an ace. First ace of the night as it splits Peyton Downs and Broneski in the back. The ace on the way for Chloe Hubner. 4-love in favor of Thompson. Hubner on to serve. This will be in the middle. Peyton Downs with a good pass to Christensen. Outside Foster Diebold with the left-handed tip as Thompson pushes across on the second with Schwab. Christensen middle. Rosted power tip back right corner. There is Kylie Hubner. Now free ball over by Schwab back right corner. Peyton Downs, Christensen coming off that slide as Rosted blocked, but eventually Rosted does take the points here for Fargo Oak Grove. Tell you, Rosted with the kill. That'll be her 5th. It's now 4-1 in favor of Thompson, but the Grovers will head to the service line with Aspen Jost, the libero. Jost to the opposite libero and Hurst. This one coming in the middle. Tozer, oh, what a little shot there by Tozer. She went up, hesitated, and then just pushed that one across. Looked like she was going to slam one down, but then kind of elevated, put the right hand, paused for a second, and earned the tip down for the kill. Service here for Thompson. Christensen outside of Foster Diebold. There's a block by Olsen. Another attempt. Now Peyton Downs gets this one across. Tack now for Olsen going cross court. Broneski. This will go all the way back to Abby across the net. Back set by Sella. Free ball over then on the 3rd for the Tommies. Fargo Oak Grove to the outside. Foster Diebold pushes this one on the 3rd as Thompson now will go to the outside. Kylie Hubner off top. The block covered by Aspen Jost. Grover's middle up and over by Foster Diebold, covered nicely by Hurst. Back set to Olsen, back right corner. Berneski is there. Grover's with an attack by Foster Diebold off her back heel on the left side, as now you'll see Tozer with a power push to the back left corner, down for the kill. Jordan with 4 kills here in the set, and the Tommies now lead it by 5. Jordan Tozer and the Tommies with a great start here again in set number 2. Grover's looking for a side out quickly. Foster Diebold, she's going to get blocked. Olsen and Tozer were there. Here comes the swing by Peyton Downs on the 3rd. Thompson in the middle. Hurst with a push back right corner. There is Downs. Grovers with an attack, and Foster Diebold can't get that one across. It's now 7-1, as we'll see a timeout on the floor for head coach Michaela Hestolin. On the Chrismo Nodek Insurance Company scoreboard, it's Thompson up by 6 here from the Fargo Dome.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
7-1 here. Thompson with the advantage on the Chris Mohn Nodek Insurance Agency scoreboard. Your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. On the Class A side of West Fargo, Horace with a 7-4 lead over Bismarck Legacy in set number 3. However, the Hawks are down 2-0 against the Sabres. So far here in set number 2, the story has been Jordan Tozer here for Fargo Oak Grove, and the block that the Tommies have been able to put up on that double of Elena Foster Diebold as well. Didn't do that in the first set. Elena took full advantage with 7 kills, but since then, Thompson's done a good job defensively, and we'll see what the transition is here after the timeout for head coach Michaela Hestolin and the Grovers. Downs with the pass to Christensen. Back set. This one off the ribbon by Bolmy, kept alive by Hurst. Here comes Olsen, cross-court shot. Jost is there. Christensen, dump opportunity. Tommy is able to cover. Stevens, this one gets through the block and eventually will be down for the point here for Thompson with Kylie Hubner. As Thompson in set number 2 right now, looking to see if they can run and hide here from the Grovers. Took the first 4 points. Then it was 4-1 since then. It's been another 4-0 run here for Thompson. Coming to the middle, Bolmy with the push. Kaya Hurst is there. Stevens set. Here comes Tozer across, covered by Broneski, as you'll have Oak Grove off the ribbon down the line, and Foster Devold earns the points. Elena's got her kill. More importantly, from the Grover perspective, they head back to the service line with work to do in front of them here at 8-2 as they trail. Service here for Oak Grove will be with Christensen, but can't get that one across the net on the service there, and Thompson will take it now at 9-2. As Tozer will come onto the service line here for the Tommies. Tozer with the serve, and this one will be out of play. First service error of the night here for Thompson. It's now 9-3. As the serve will be upcoming for the Grovers with Elena Foster-Devold. Elena into the middle for Thompson. They will set with Stevens, and this one does get across the net eventually for Schwab. Back set on the way, blocked at the net after the attempt by Swanson. As you'll see, Peyton Downs with a right-handed swing. Eventually, Thompson, free ball over on the third by Schwab. Grovers outside, Downs, tip, left hand for the point. Payne Downs with the kill. That'll be her fourth. 9-4 in favor of Thompson. Oak Grove with Foster Devold to the service line. Elena here, back right corner. And this will nearly, and it will be, a point for the Grovers. So Elena Foster Devold with the serve after it ricochets off a couple of Tommies. It's the first time we've seen not a good pass from the serve receive here for Thompson. So Oak Grove will take the point, and Foster Devold trying to cut into this deficit as they trail it by 4. Into the middle, Schwab. This one will be set by Gross to Olsen up and over. Now you'll see the Grovers here with Christensen to the outside. Peyton Downs on the tip, return right back. Little joust at the net. Danica Gross is going to be blocked by Bolmy. Mari Bolmy earns the point. Makes it now a 9-6 contest. Service here for the Grovers. Foster Devold, back right corner. That's an ace. Liz did a nice job at the service line here, getting a couple points. More importantly, from the Grover perspective, they're back within 2. 5 consecutive points here for Oak Grove as Foster Devold continues to serve, back right corner. Steffen set. This will go outside, pushed across by Kylie Humner. Oh, what a sprawn attempt by Jose. Back set. This one tipped across by Swanson. As you'll see, Stevens into the back, over on the third. Now for the Grovers, Christensen set middle, levitating, but Bolmy can't get it across the nets. Makes it now 10-7, but a nice little run by Oak Grove to trim that deficit down to 2 and now 3. See what Thompson can do with it at the service line, as they will have Sage coming on now for the Tommies. Addie Sage and Thompson, winners of set number 1, 25-20, and set 1 for the Tommies. Christensen to the outside, Peyton Downs over the double. Kaya Hurst down to a knee on the dig. Coming to the middle, Danica Gross just couldn't get enough of it as it hit the ribbon, but went back over on the Tommies side in the middle, as Oak Grove will quickly get the side out back within 2. Service here for the Grovers. Mari Bolmy to the service line. Bolmy into the middle, as you will see Thompson back set. Here goes Kylie Humner down the line off the block for another kill. Kylie's got her fourth, the first of set number 2, and the Thompson Tommies back up by 3. Service for Thompson. Peyton Downs to Christensen, set middle. Rosted with the left hand, going to be tipped there with Chloe Humner, and the point. Chloe able to put the left hand out and eventually get the block, and Thompson now leads it by 4. Thompson failed to make the state tournament last year after Mayport CG made all the way to the state championship game, eventually losing to Northern Cass in the title last season in Class B. Tommy's right-handed swing. This one dug on the back by Geiger, but there is Schwab, and eventually the point will come down to make it now 13-8 Thompson. Thompson has made state 7 of the last 8 seasons, in 2022 finishing 3rd losing to Linton HMB in a whale of a semifinal round match back at the Bismarck Event Center. Payne Downs with the swing. Chloe Hubner with the block back on the side of the Grovers. Pushed across by Rosted. Now for Thompson. Backs it. Here goes Hubner. Tip. Gets it across. Downs able to cover. This will be tied at the net, and Downs will see a net violation eventually on Chloe. 13-9 service here for Thompson. Service upcoming here for Fargo Oak Grove. Thompson with the lead as Broneski comes on now for the Grovers. Broneski with the serve back right corner for Thompson to the outside. This goes Schwab off the side of the block by Christensen, down for the points. And he's got her second. And Thompson at 14-9 with the advantage here at 5. As you will see Kaya Hurst to play on the serve. So Thompson will have their second service there. It's now 14-10. If you're Fargo Grove, you don't want to dig yourself the deficit they had at 7 at 8-1 and also at 9-2. Thompson backs at Chloe Hubner through the block. There is Broneski. Christensen to the outside. Foster Devold out of play, no touch. And Thompson now at 15-10. 15-10 Tommies here in set number 1. Oak Grove with 1 timeout remaining. Thompson, they have 2 here if needed. But as we alluded to, if you're Oak Grove, you can ill afford to dig yourself any more of a hole here against this Thompson team that's been pretty good in their own right, as you'll have a ace upcoming to make it now 16-10 here for Thompson. And a timeout for the head coach for the Grovers here with Michaela Heston. We'll break as well. Tommies lead it by 6 after the ace.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
High school volleyball today on YourLiveEvent.com. Thompson 16, Oak Grove 10 here in the second. Thompson has led wire to wire after 8 ties in set number 1. There has been a goose egg in set number 2 after the ace by Chloe Hubner. She's got 2 so far here in this set. The Thompson Tommies are playing awfully well right now for head coach Lisa Strand. As Thompson kind of just turned the tide of their season about a month ago, and since then they've been, maybe they've dropped a match or 2 here or there, but they just keep getting a little bit better and better every match. Foster Devold over across. Olsen with the push. Now you see Jost the outside. Here comes Elena, right-handed swing across that double. Kaya Hurst on the dig, pushed across by Schwab, and off the little bit of deflection by Broneski. And the point here for the Thompson Tommies. Andy Schwab with her 3rd kill, and Thompson, again, has separated, and they've kept that lead here against Oak Grove. The Grovers got it to 9-7, 10-8, but it hasn't been that close since. Rosted over the block. Great dig on the way there by Kylie Hubner, pushed across by Schwab. Christensen, Foster, Devold. There's a block by Tozer. Down for the points. 18-10. And Foster Devold, after having 7 kills in set 1, has 1 here in set number 2 because of that block party here by Thompson. Chloe Hubner on to serve. Aspen Jost is there. Christensen outside. Foster Devold over the double, out of play, no touch. That makes it 19-10. And the Grovers just unable to get something brewing here as Elena Foster Devold will check out. Coming back in for Oak Grove will be now Sophia Geiger to play the front row, as Chloe Hubner will head to the service line. This one into the middle. Grovers with Christensen back set. Rosted tipped down for the points. Taya Rosted's got her 6th kill here to make it now 19-11. Maury Bolmy will come back on and play the front row here for the Grovers. Service here for Jost. Aspen Jost back right corner for Thompson. Stevens with the bump. This one will go to Olsen over the double. Jost with a nice pass to Christensen. Middle tip by Bolmy. Eventually pushed across by Olsen, but we'll see the point coming up here for the double hit. It's now 19-12. As Jose continues to serve here for the Grovers. Jose into the middle. Nice pass to Stevens. And we'll see another double here by Sella. It's 19-13. So the Grovers with 3 consecutive points. Back within 6. Jose with the serve. Aspen into the middle, back right corner. Thompson will see this one at the attack line with Olsen over on the third. Christensen with the dump opportunity, and the Tommies can't get it across. Stevens to Hurst, and then Olsen trying to push that one over, unable to do so. And a quick timeout here for head coach Lisa Strand. 19-14, Grovers, 4 consecutive points, are back within 5 with the serve when we return.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
High school volleyball today here from the Fargo, 19-14. Thompson with the advantage on the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moan scoreboard here today. Tommies getting up by 5 with Aspen Jose to the service line here for Fargo Oak Grove as we return. As 1 timeout remaining for Thompson, 0 for the Grovers. Lena Foster-Devold will come back on, and Jose to the service line. Jose with the serve in the middle. Kaya Hurst with the pass to Stevens. Back set. Here's a tip across off the hand of Maury Bolmy. That tip by Andy Schwab down for the point. Thompson, 5 points away. They led 20-17 in the first. Once they got to 20 now, 3 points better here in the first. Or in the second, that is. Outside Foster. Devold hammers one down. Elena got over the block that time, and she buried it down the line for the kill. 20-15. That's probably the hardest hit volleyball we've seen so far of this particular match. As a serve will be upcoming here for the Grovers with Rachel Christensen. Christensen on to serve. Thompson backs at Tozer, tipped. Elena with the block. This will be tight, and eventually the point comes back to Oak Grove here at 20-16. Service for Christensen. Grovers on to serve, back right corner. Thompson with Stevens set to the outside. Here's the push across the net by Kylie Hubner. Grovers back set. Here comes Swanson off the ribbon. Olsen is there. Hubner into the back right corner. Jose on the cover. Set outside by Christensen. Elena Foster-Devold with back-to-back kills. Now in double digits with 10. 20-17. Grovers down by 3. As Oak Grove is trying to claw their way back here in set number 2. Christensen to serve. Kaya Hurst into the middle. Back set on the way. Here comes Olsen, blocked at the net. Little joust one by Bolmy, pushed across as it's right back over by Kylie. Jose back bump at the attack line. Foster-Devold goes cross court to Kylie Hubner. Here comes Tozer in the middle with the tip down for the points. Tozer with her 6th kill of the contest, and Thompson and has withstood a handful of flurries by Oak Grove, and they did another one here as they go back to serve with Tozer. Tozer in the middle to Aspen Jose, set by Christensen, back set Foster-Devold cross court, that'll be down for the points. Elena with another kill, and it's 21-18. Service here for Foster-Devold. Elena on to serve, back right corner for the ace. Elena's got her 2nd ace of the set, and it's 21-19. Oak Grove again without any timeouts remaining. Thompson and Coach Strand has 1. Service for Foster-Devold. This will go to Stevens. Back set. Here goes Olsen pushing that down in the back left corner. Could have done it if you're any better for Abby, you could have put a 2x2 in the back left corner, and she would have split it right down the middle. Great looking push there by Olsen, and it's a 3-point margin. Service here for Addie Sage as she will come back on now for the Tommies. Sage down the line, Peyton Downs with a good pass to Christensen. Outside Downs for the double. Was it in? Yes, it is. Downs with the point. That'll be her 5th kill. 22-20. Thompson back with a 2-point contest. Service on the way for the Grovers. So this will be with Balmy into the back. Schwab, Thompson, back set. Here comes Kylie Hubner on the push, covered by Balmy. Back bump by Geiger. Peyton Downs up and over on the 3rd. Thompson with Sage. Where will she go? Set outside. Right-handed swing by Kylie Hubner off the block for another kill. Kylie's got her 5th. Thompson back up by 3. Thompson to serve at the aforementioned Kylie. Aspen Jost into the middle. Peyton Downs going cross court. There is Schwab. Back bump on the way as this one is pushed by Chloe Hubner. Christensen outside. Peyton Downs split the push at the attack line in front of her bench. Thompson with Schwab able to get that one over the block. Christensen to the outside. Peyton Downs right-handed swing and hits the post out of play. And Thompson will have a set point opportunity. Thompson won the first 25-20, trying to do the same here in the second as they're having a set point with the serve. Kylie Hubner on to serve. Jost with a good pass to Christensen coming middle. Rosted blocked and off the side with Peyton Downs. Jost can't get it over. Chloe Hubner with another block, and Thompson takes set number 2. Thompson 25-20 in the second. We'll take a quick break. Back with our set recap next here inside the Fargo Dome.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
We love our pets. Accidents and messes included. Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love confidently with protection from everyday messes and odors. Designed with the whole family in mind, Pet Perfect features built-in protection from staining, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect. Designed for you, perfect for your pet.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Make sure you stay tuned, whether it's after 3, 4, or 5. We will hear from the victorious team and try to hear from the head coach as well with the winning players of the match. So far, Thompson, one more set to get there, while Fargo Oak Grove just going to get something going in consistent order here against Thompson as they trail it by 2-0. Tommies take the first and the second, 25-20. There were 0 ties again in set number 2. Closest Thompson had Oak Grove with a chance to tie was about 2 points at 21-19, 22-20, and so on. But Thompson, again, led by 2-5, up all the way up to 7 at particular times in the second. Jordan Tozer with 6 kills. Kylie Hubner's got 5. Then Chloe Hubner with 2 aces so far. The Tommies with 2 service errors. But the Grovers led by Foster Devold with 11 kills, 6 by Rosted. Elena has 2 aces. The Grovers with 2 service errors here in set number 2. As we make your way to set number 3 here inside the Fargo Dome. Winner plays the Cardinals of Langdon Area Munich. That'll be upcoming again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Edmore no longer part of that co-op after the school district shut down from the spring into the summer. So again, just Langdon area Munich for the Cardinals after they defeated Dickinson Trinity in 5. Tomorrow, and the loser out are the consolation semifinals. Kenmare Bullbells against Central McLean, Dickinson Trinity against the loser of this contest. The Titans will play the loser of this contest at 3. Semifinals starting at 5, South Prairie Max against Medina Pinker Buchanan, then again the Cardinals against the winner of this contest. Serving it up here for Thompson, as this will be a point eventually after the block. Thompson will take it at a 1-0 advantage here for the Tommies. So Thompson, Wakaya Hurst will continue to serve as they do into the back to Peyton Downs. Christensen with the bump. Here comes Elena Foster-Devold over. Thompson back set. Chloe Humner off the top of the block. Aspen Jose. Christensen set outside right-handed swing by Foster-Devold. You'll see Thompson to the outside. Schwab on top of the block as the rally continues. Christensen middle tip by Rosted. There is Thompson tied at the net. Sage gives it to Chloe Humner, who free balls it over on the third. Outside, Foster-Devold tip with the left hand. Push back over by Tozer, but she had a lift violation while doing so. Grovers tie this one up. Aspen Jost, the service line in a volleyball match that is just under 55 minutes so far today from the Fargo Dome. Jost into the middle. This one will come to the outside. Right-handed swing by Thompson, as you'll see Sage with the back set. Chloe Humner, this one will be out of play as Chloe had to take a couple of steps in front of the Thompson bench. Grovers take the point here at 2-1. Service here for Jost. Aspen on the serve into the middle, nearly gets the ace. Tozer up and over on the third. Jose with the pass to Christensen, backs it. Here comes Bolmy through the block. Back bump here by Humner. Tozer tight. Bolmy trying to put it down, but we'll have a violation, and this will be running into the net here on Thompson. So Oak Grove will take the point. It's now 3-1 Grovers. Grovers lead it by 2. They led it by 2 points in the first at 3-1 and 4-2. Back set Chloe Humner over the block. As you will see, Oak Grove set outside. Here comes Foster-Devold, and that's down for another kill. Elena's got her 12th of the match to make it now a 3-2 contest. And that one actually will be ricocheted off a Grover hand after the swing by Foster-Devold, so it will be a side out as Elena Foster-Devold this time with the swing. No ricochet, that went straight down from the block of Tozer. Tozer with another block here. It's tied at 3 apiece. Has been the difference so far of this match, has been the ability to have the double and single block here just be so impactful for Thompson. Olsen to the middle, Tozer with the tip across, Christensen on the cover, as this will be back and forth from Peyton Downs also with Elena Foster-Devold here. It's 4-3 Thompson as Thompson gets back out in front as they led it 1-0 in the set, now lead it at 4-3. Chloe Humner to the service line with a couple aces so far here tonight for the Tommies. Christensen back set. Here comes Balmy on the slide. There is Tozer and Schwab on the block, and free balled eventually by Broneski. Thompson back set. Olsen right-handed swing. Out of play, no touch. And Oak Grove will be tied at 4. Third tie of the set early on the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moan scoreboard here. 4 up from the Fargo Dome. Chase Miller with you from the State B quarterfinals. Thompson outside. Here comes the swing cross court by Olsen. That'll be out of play, no touch. And Oak Grove will take the point here at 5-4. Grover's to service line with Rachel Christensen. Christensen on the serve. That'll be service error number 3 for Oak Grove. And now Thompson ties it up. Service here for the Tommies with Andy Schwab. Schwab into the middle. Jose with a nice pass to Christensen. Here comes Balmy with the tip across the net. Tommy set outside. This one pushed across by Kylie Humner. Grover's back set. Swanson gets it across on the third. And now Hurst somehow with a free ball over on the third for the Tommies. Foster-Devold gets it over the block. Tozer is there to keep it alive. Bump. Here comes Olsen up and over. Christensen with the set middle. Bolmy right-handed swing on the ribbon. Stevens with the set outside. Here goes Kylie Humner, but someone hit the net, and that someone was Kylie, and the point goes to Fargo Oak Grove. 6-5 Grovers lead it by 1 here in a match in the state quarterfinals and a set that they got to have. Oak Grove needs to push this one to 5. Anything outside of that, Thompson will either win that in 3 or 4. Stevens, back set, Tozer, tip. Nicely done, but oh, what an attempt by Jost to keep that alive. Tipped up, crossed them by Downs for the point. Aspen Jost just stole a point here for Oak Grove. Downs, what the kill. It's now 7-5. Service here for the Grovers. Into the back, Kaya Hurst is there. Bumped by Stevens. Pushed across by Kylie Humner, and that'll be down for the point, 7-6. Grovers up by 1 as they will be on to receive this serve by Tozer. Tozer on to serve into the middle. There is Geiger. Christensen set outside. Peyton Downs on the attack. Tozer with a good pass to Stevens. Back set Olsen one-on-one on the block, and Christensen down to a knee on the dig. Downs pushing it over then on the third. Thompson tight by Stevens coming middle, and we'll see a violation here for Stevens. 8-6 Grovers. Service on the way for Oak Grove will be with Mari Bolmy. Bolmy back left corner to Hurst. Thompson here with the back bump on the way to Olsen, up and over that double block. Rosted on the set outside. Swanson right-handed swinging the back to Hurst. Tommy's set outside. Here's an attempt on the push. As you see the Grovers here now with a right-handed swing by Downs. Hurst able to cover. Back set Olsen. Right-handed swing over the double. Now for the Grovers. Christensen set outside in front of the scores table to Downs cross court. Thompson will utilize it outside on the attack. Through and down for the point here for the Thompson Tommies. As Thompson will earn the point here for Kylie Humner to make it now a 8-7 contest as Fargo Oak Grove sees that lead trimmed down to 1. Service here for Thompson as they will handle it all the way for Sage. Back set, right-handed swing up and over by Swanson. Hurst with a nice pass. Back set here by Sage. Chloe Humner over on the third. Christensen set middle. Rosted with the tip. This will be tied at the net. Pushed across them by Gross on the second. Free ball now by Downs on the third from Oak Grove. Thompson outside. Right-handed swing by Kylie Humner, but she couldn't get all of the volleyball to try to go over the net. As the Grovers now with the lead here at 9-7. Service upcoming for Broneski. Linden on to serve for the Grovers. As Linden will be serving it left to right as we see it here at the Fargo Dome. Kaya Hurst to the outside. Chloe Humner back right corner. Broneski is there. Christensen outside. Peyton Downs will see this one blocked, but eventually will have in 4. So no block, it'll be 4. And Thompson takes the side out. Here at 9-8, service for Thompson with Kylie Humner. Back right corner. Aspen Jost with a back bump on the way to Peyton Downs with a push. For the Tommies, back set, Chloe Humner up and over. Aspen Jost with the dig. Christensen set middle. Here comes Peyton Downs. Nice little roll shot covered there by Hurst. Outside right-handed swing by Schwab. Through the block and down for a point. Andy Schwab's got her 5th. It's now 9 apiece here in set number 2. Tied at 1, 3, 4, 5, and now tied at 9. This by Jost on the dig, gets it across the net. Danica Gross in the middle with the kill. Danica's got her 4th, and Thompson with a 10-9 advantage. As the serve will be coming here for the Tommies. Kylie Humner. We'll see an 8-7 deficit, able to balloon, make that 9-7 deficit, able to balloon up to now a 2-point lead. Rosted trying to get through the block of Schwab, unable to do so. As Schwab earns the point, it's now 11-9. On the Class A side in set number 4, Bismarck Legacy leads 9-5 over West Fargo Horace. And Legacy with a 2-1 lead as well over the Hawks. Peyton Downs They will see this one get deflected on the outside attack, and Downs is going to earn the kill. Payne's got her 7th. It's now 11-10. Service here for the aforementioned Downs after the kill for Fargo Oak Grove. Downs with the running jump serve here in the back to Kaya Hurst. Back bump on the way. Here comes Chloe Humner through the block, dug out there by Jose. Dump opportunity by Christensen, covered by Schwab. Schwab now with the attack on the outside, as we'll see this one pushed over by Christensen, but we'll have a jump, an inadvertent whistle as we will continue play. So an inadvertent whistle, and Fargo Oak Grove will head back again to the service line. So the Grovers will have another chance as they will serve here with Downs yet again. Downs in the middle to Kaya Hurst. Thompson here with the set. Chloe Humner up and over on the double block for the kill. Chloe Humner earns her 3rd kill. It's now 12-10. So 12-10, Thompson out in front by 2. Service by Hurst. This one back right corner to Jose. Grovers set outside. Foster Devold with a big kill for the Grovers. Lana's got her 12th. It's now 12-11. Aspen Jose to serve. As she does into the middle. It'll go to Kylie Humner. Thompson set. Here comes Tozer. A little power tip across the net. Free ball over by Foster Devold as you'll see the Tommies back set. Chloe Humner down the line. Downs is there. Christensen outside. Foster Devold going cross court. Kylie Humner keeps it up. Right-handed tip, but unable to get across by Schwab. Knotted at 12. Last match of the state quarterfinals here today inside the Foregame on the Class B ranks. Tied at 12 apiece. Service from Aspen Jose. This one will be down. Nearly an ace. Kylie Humner kept alive. Tozer up and over on the 3rd. Christensen set outside. Foster Devold with the left-handed tip. Chloe Humner set outside to Schwab through the double block. Foster Devold to Balmy over on the 2nd. Thompson now to Tozer in the middle. Downs keeps it alive, and Foster Devold push on the 3rd. Where does Thompson go? Sage outside. Right-handed swing by Schwab down the line. Christensen with a dump on the 2nd. Quickly here to the middle. Tozer with a little power tip across the net. Now it comes middle. Bolmy with the tip. Covered by Hurst. Back left corner. Dumping down for Sage. Well, Addie Sage pulled it out at the right time. Sage with the point, and Thompson will head to the service line, leading it by 1. 13-12. Chloe Humner on to serve here for Thompson. Humner on to serve into the middle, as you will see the Grovers back set. Right-handed swing by Balmy. There, it will be to the outside. Tozer blocks, and eventually the block will be on the Grovers side with Balmy as it goes down. So 19, make that 14-12. Tozer's going to earn the point there for Thompson. This one will be into the middle. Christensen outside. Right-handed swing by Elena, and she's got another one. Foster Devold with another kill. She's got a baker's dozen. 14-13, set 1 and set 2. Thompson won both by the final of 25-20. Service here for Christensen. Her set to Stevens. Back set. This one going cross court, and eventually we will see that one be out of play for Thompson with Andy Schwab, as the Grovers will take the point here at 14 apiece. Service here for Christensen. Christensen in the middle. Kaya Hurst as this one will come to Tozer. Tozer with the power push across the net. Set outside now to Foster Devold. Blocked but out of play. And Elena earns the kill. Point here for the Grovers as Oak Grove has their first lead since it was 9-8. And you will see a media timeout on the floor. Neither team has called a timeout, so we're up to 15. Media timeout. We'll break with them. Oak Grove leads it by 1.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
High school volleyball here today. Oak Grove 15, Thompson 14 on YourLiveEvent.com inside the Fargo Dome. Oak Grove led by Elena Foster-Devold with kills with 14. Thompson so far with 7 with Kylie Humner and Jordan Tozer here for the Tommies. Tommies trying to make it back to the state semifinals for the 4th time in 5 years, while Oak Grove is trying to make it to the state semifinals for the 2nd time since 2019. Service here on the way for Christensen. On the serve, Hubner there with a nice pass to Stevens. This one goes across the net eventually to Tozer, and then we'll see this be the points. As you will see it now at 15 apiece, and Michaela Heston was asking to see if there might have been a double called by Stevens with the set. Nothing was granted, as now you'll have the 8th tie of the set. As you'll see Thompson to the service line. Jose is there. And a free ball over eventually by Swanson. Thompson backs at Olsen, right-handed swing through the block and down for the kill. Thompson now back up by a point. That's 16-15. And here's where Thompson, both in set 1 and set 2, kind of ran away a little bit more late from the Grovers. Free ball across by Bolmy. Where does Thompson go? Stevens, set middle. Tozer blocked by Elena Foster-Devold. And Elena takes the points here for the Grovers. 16 all in set number 3. For more high school sports, simply go to our website, yourliveevent.com, for a complete schedule, as this is the final broadcast this weekend of the fall, as we already are into Minnesota on the girls' side with girls hockey and girls basketball already fully underway. Joseph the free ball across. Stevens backs it. Here goes Olsen in front of the scores table. Peyton Downs earns the block this time for the Grovers. 17-16, Oak Grove leads it by 1. Service for Foster-Devold. Elena is serving in the middle. Kaya Hurst, Tozer, and then a free ball over on the 3rd. Oak Grove here set. Here comes Bolmy. Blocked by Tozer. Jose, this one pushed right back across again as a free ball by Foster-Devold. Stevens set. Here comes Tozer out of play. No touch. And it's now 18-16. Scrappy point by Oak Grove as they lead it by 2 here in set number 3. Foster-Devold will continue to serve here for the Grovers. As she does into the middle, Kaya Hurst, Thompson. This one will be pushed across and on the 3rd. Grovers, Christensen set middle, tip by Bolmy on the right-hand side. Now you see Olsen up and over. Foster-Devold to Christensen, outside Peyton Downs, right-handed swing out of play. Was it deflected or was it in 4? I think Thompson is saying that there was no touch. The officials have to talk it over, and they're going to give the point to Oak Grove here to make it 19-16 after the swing by Peyton Downs. We'll see what's going to happen, and Lisa Strand does have an argument. From our vantage point, it looked like it hit the ribbon but never touched a Thompson-Tommy player. We'll see what they call it, if they call it a jump or if there's enough there to call it either side. Right now the point is awarded to Downs at 19-16. And they're going to give the point now to Thompson. So make it 18-17, take the point away from Downs. It's now 7 kills, and we'll see a substitution as Foster-Devold will check out and Geiger will come in. And to the officials' credit, that's the right call as what we saw here on the court. Stuart Nolan and Courtney Klein, again, are officials, and sometimes they say the ball don't lie. Well, either way, Thompson will have a service there, and the Grovers will get it right back. So 19-17, Shu is on the other foot now, as it was in set 1 and set 2. Thompson trying to close out a set. Now it's Oak Grove. Here comes Olsen tip. There is Rosted. Christensen back set. Right-handed swing by Swanson. Thompson with Stevens set to the outside. Right-handed swing by Kylie Humner, kept alive by Downs. Now with Rosted pushing it across out of play. And this one will go towards Thompson. Thompson with the point as they will be at the service line here. with Sage. Thompson trying to tie this one up. If they're able to do so here on the point, it will be our 10th tie of the set. Geiger, nice pass, Christensen. Here goes Rosted. Power push down the line. Hurst able to cover it. Jose, now to Christensen. Outside Peyton Downs, little roll shot blocked. Kept alive by Gross, pushed across by Kylie Hubner. Geiger with the bump, tied at the net. Downs going to get blocked. Downs is there to help it. Now to Jose, to the other side to Swanson, there on the tip. Thompson will set middle, right-handed swing by Gross, down for the point. Danica Gross with her 5th kill, and we're knotted at 19. Service here for Sage. Sage on the serve. Aspen Jose is there into the back. Christensen set middle as this will be pinballed around after the tip by Rosted. Free ball by Sage. Grover's outside Peyton Downs right-handed swing for the kill. Downs now has her 8th kill. Oak Grove leads it by 1. Both teams with all their timeouts remaining here both have 2 in this 3rd set. Grovers with the serve here with Lyndon Broneski. Broneski on to serve into the middle. Thompson here with the bump to Chloe Hubner, up and over. As now Oak Grove here will back set, right-handed tip by Rosted. Thompson to the outside, right-handed swing by the Tommies, unable to get across the net there by Kylie Hubner, makes it now 21-19. Lisa Strand's going to take a timeout here as Oak Grove leads it by 2. We'll break with her. Thompson down by 2. Grovers with the serve when we return.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
High school volleyball here tonight inside the Fargo. 21-19, Oak Grove leads it in set number 3. Thompson again winners by 5 in both the first and the second at 25-20 as Oak Grove is trying to extend this quarterfinal round match with a win in set 3. Well, Thompson takes a timeout here for Lisa Strand and seeing if the Tommies can come back here in the 3rd and close the door on Oak Grove. Broneski to the service line. Linden, the sophomore defensive specialist, here for head coach Michaela Hestalling. Broneski with the serve into the middle. Schwab with a good pass to Sage. Back set in front of the scores table. Cross court on the swing there by Kylie Hubner. And eventually Broneski to Christensen as Christensen nearly came into the scores table here and makes it now 21-20. So point in the side out after the timeout here for Thompson. Service for the Tommies with Kylie Hubner. Christensen set. Here goes Peyton Downs with a push over. Now for Thompson, set outside. This one pushed across by Schwab. Grovers outside Downs, up and over on the tip. Kylie Hubner set middle. Danica Gross off the top of the block there by Rosted. Grovers to the aforementioned Rosted as Schwab helps it out. Back bump. Chloe Hubner up and over on the 3rd. Grovers here with Christensen outside. Peyton Downs right-handed swing. Kaya Hurst with a good pass to Sage. Dump opportunity covered by Joe as Joe slides across this floor. Peyton Downs pushing right-handed side. Thompson set outside. Right-handed swing. And this will be down for the kill. Andy Schwab with her 6th kill. And Thompson ties this one up at 21. Service will continue by Kylie Hubner. Back right corner. Grovers set. Here's a tip by Rosted. Down for the points. Taya Rosted's got her 7th kill, and Fargo Oak Grove now takes a 22-21 lead. Service for Peyton Downs. Downs to the service line here. Right-handed jump serve. Unable to get that over the net. 4th service there for Oak Grove, 2nd in the set, and it's our 12th tie of the 3rd. As Kaya Hurst coming on now for the Tommies. Hurst into the middle. Broneski with a nice pass to Christensen. Outside Foster. Devold. This one will be out of play. No touch. and Thompson leads it by a point. 23-22 timeout. Coach Michaela Hestall here in the state quarterfinals on the Class A side. Also a timeout called between Legacy and Horace. Bismarck Legacy 20, West Fargo Horace 20 as well. Legacy up 2-1. On the Class A side tomorrow in the semifinals at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's Shanley and Cheyenne at 1. At 3 o'clock, it's Bismarck Century against the winner of Legacy and Horace. Then we go to the Class B side at 5 o'clock inside the Fargo Dome with South Perry Max, the number 2 seed, going up against the number 3 seed of Medina Pingree Buchanan. Then the nightcap at 7 is the scheduled time. The winner of this contest going up against the number 1 overall seed on the Class B side in Langdon area, Munich. Oak Grove trails it by 1 here. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining in set number 3. 23-22. Thompson trying to come back and finish the Grovers off in a sweep. While Oak Grove now, the team trailing late here in set number 3 as Kaya Hurst comes on to serve. Hurst into the middle as you'll see Christensen outside. Foster Devald on top of the block as now for the Grovers. They'll try to put up a double block on the attempt by Chloe Humner, covered by down set middle Taya Rostad. This one will pinball. Hurst is there, free ball across, play by Downs. Christensen outside, Elena with the swing, out of play. They're asking for a touch, nothing was granted, and it's now 24-22. Match point opportunity here for Thompson. Tommy's trying to finish this off on this serve with Hurst. Match point, back set. Rosset pushing it down the line. Hurst is there to cover. Sage with the back bump. Humner into the back. That'll go to Jost. Coming middle. Rosted, no block. Hurst is there to keep the dig up. Set middle. Here comes Tozer. A little power push. Downs is there. Foster Devol now pushed across here by Christensen. Thompson outside. Right-handed swing down the line. Kept alive there by Broneski. Outside, Foster Devold with the tip, covered by Sage. Tommy's making their way outside. Schwab through the block, and this one gets pushed back over on the Tommy side. Thompson, right-handed swing by Schwab, and then we'll have a net violation. And for the 4th time in 5 years, the Tommies are making their way to the semifinals. Thompson earns the sweep here tonight in a volleyball match that goes 1 hour and 19 minutes, 25-20. 25-20 and 25-22 on the Nodak Insurance Chris Moan Agency scoreboard. With the win, Thompson now 24-11-3 on the season. With the loss, the Grovers drop to 23-11-1. Fargo Oak Grove will be going up against Dickinson Trinity in the consolation semifinal at 3, while for the Cardinals of Langdon area Munich, they will be squaring off with the Thompson Tommies at 7 o'clock upcoming tomorrow night. We will have coverage of the Thompson Tommies semifinal round match with the Cardinals tomorrow here on YourLiveEvent.com. Quick break, back after this as the Tommies are making their way to the state semifinals after a win here in the quarters.
Hi, I'm Sonia at the Lighting Gallery. When you walk through our doors at the Lighting Gallery, we're so much more than lighting. We have an incredible selection of sofas, dining room table and chairs, accent chairs, area rugs, pillows, and other accessories and decor. We want your house to feel like a home. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. See you soon.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Thompson Tommies earn the sweep over the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers here tonight, 25-20, 25-20, and 25-22. As the Thompson Tommies, again, for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons, will make their way to the semifinals. Last time Thompson made it to state was in 2022 when it was a 5-set loss against Linton HMB. They'll try to stem the tide a little bit later on about 24 hours from now when they go up against the number 1 team in Langdon area Munich. The Cardinals beat Thompson in 5 back on September the 10th in the only meeting this season, while Fargo Oak Grove will make their way to the consolation semifinals and play Dickinson Trinity. The Titans and the Grovers never played against each other this year. So for Oak Grove and head coach Michaela Hestall, third time here at state, they will make their way through the losers bracket now, as they will have a date with Trinity and then see what happens from there in a place match. While for Thompson, again, they will be playing in the semifinals tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, and we'll have that match for you here on yourliveevent.com. Make sure you stay tuned with us as we will hear from the victorious team, as the Thompson Tommy team completely just all ran to the sidelines and went into the locker room to have some fun. So we'll try to hear from the head coach Lisa Strand and also some of the victorious Thompson Tommy's players, as again Thompson has made their way back to this semifinals. Giving you a prize of what's going on in Class A right now. Bismarck Legacy 25-25 with West Fargo Horace as they're in set number 4. Legacy leads it 2-1 over Horace, and they're trying to see if they can fend off the Hawks in 4 to make it a Western semifinal contest between Century and Legacy if Bismarck Legacy again can hang on. So in the first day, there were 3 sweeps here. Taking a look at last year in the quarterfinals, there were 3 sweeps and 1 4-setter. This year, 3 sweeps and 1 5-setter. And the seeds of 1, 2, 3, and number 5 here for Thompson all making their way. So the 4 seed of Fargo Oak Grove falls to the 5 seed here of the Thompson Tommies. Earlier today in Class A, Cheyenne with a sweep of Jamestown. Shanley winners in 4 over Bismarck. Century able to sweep by Davies 3-0. We'll take a look at the numbers here in this one. Some of the unofficial numbers here in this volleyball match. Elena Foster-Devold for Oak Grove with 14 kills. You had 8 by Peyton Downs and then 7 by Taya Rosted. Elena Foster-Devold with 2 aces here tonight for the Grovers. Well, for the Thompson Tommies, a balanced attack for Jordan Tozer with 7 kills. Kylie Hubner had 7 kills, and Andy Schwab had 6 as well. 5 by Danica Gross, 4 by Abby Olson. Chloe Hubner had 3 kills, and then Addie Sage had 1 as well. Chloe Hubner with 2 aces tonight here for the Thompson Tommies, and then Chloe Hubner had herself a nice night blocking as well. We had her down for 5 blocks here tonight for the Thompson Tommies. So Thompson 25-20, 25-20, and 25-22 as the Tommies pick up the sweep here tonight over the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. And we will have coverage again of the Thompson Tommies match tomorrow evening here on yourliveevent.com against the Cardinals of Langdon area Munich. We'll take another break. When we come back after this, we'll try to see if we can run down a volleyball player here for Thompson, that and more, and try to hear from the head coach Lisa Strand before we bid adieu, as they are hopefully will be making their way out of the locker room here in a moment. We'll continue after this on yourliveevent.com.
Transform your space with premium painting. Whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial, Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Treitel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Joining us now, the head coach for the Thompson Tommies, that is Lisa Strand here. Lisa, you and I were just talking before you popped the headsets on. Tell you what, I said a couple times throughout the match, really good job at the net with the block. Elena Foster-Dewald came out hot. Well, the first 5 points were from her on that outside, but then that double block came really in effect in sets 2 and set 3. What did you see from your team just to be disruptive enough at the net on those outside hitters from the Grovers?
Well, we just needed to move our block over and get on her and then get our block timing because, you know, she's such a fantastic hitter, so we needed to stop her. If we didn't get a stop on her, it would have been trouble. So, you know, and she still got a ton of kills, I think, but the girls got their timing on her, and they were closing the block, and not only that block, but they got a bunch of other blocks everywhere else. You know, it was all great.
What did you see from Chloe Humner's performance here today in terms of a couple aces, a handful of those blocks as we alluded to? What did you see from her performance?
Chloe she came to play. She just, you know, she's not one that says a whole lot about things, but you know, before it started, she goes, "I'm here to win. I am here to win." And we're like, "Ooh, she's making a statement. All right then." And so she did, and that was fun.
Able to make the statement. Biggest thing that you saw from your team was what? Because in that first set, it goes back and forth. There's 8 ties. Set number 2, you're up 8-1, and you're able to fend off Oak Grove. And then set number 3, you know, there's 12 ties. So what did you see from your team here tonight when there was a little bit of resilience or a little bit of push from Fargo Oak Grove here, Lisa?
I just felt like, you know, they had it. I mean, they figured it out, and they talked in their 3-second huddle and talked about what they were going to do and what would work for them, and they made it happen. You know, we took a couple timeouts when we felt we needed to say something as coaches, but overall they were solving problems on the floor. 2
questions for me before I let you go. Was it worth the wait? We were joking earlier in the week you had to wait all the way till 7 o'clock, and then you had to wait till a 5-setter with the Titans and the Cardinals. I guess the question is, was it worth the wait here to get back to the semis for the 4th time in 5 years?
If you would have asked me at about 5 o'clock, I would have probably said, "Oh my gosh, no." But yes, now, yeah, definitely, it was worth the wait. And you know, it's so fun here to play in this atmosphere. It was loud, and we're trying to get a hold of our girls and hollering at them out on the court, and we've got hand signals going, and you know, yeah, definitely worth the wait. And, you know, we got another wait tomorrow, I guess.
Another wait tomorrow, and another team that you played back in September as well, a little bit later on with the Cardinals. So just quickly here, Lisa, biggest thing against Cardinals will be what as you get ready for them over the next, 20-some hours?
Well, there's another team that we got to block, you know, and we got to be able to dig their balls. They hit all over the place. They don't have hitters that hit in one specific area. They just hit all over. So we have to be ready in all phases of the game. Blocking is going to be important, but if we can hit at them and keep them out of system, that's going to be huge. Keep them from going. I mean, that's what Dickinson Trinity started to do, and that's when they had their success too. And I know Langdon is tough, and they're gonna come back, and they're gonna work hard and do whatever is necessary too. So, you know, we look for another fight.
It'll be a lot of fun. Lisa, thanks so much for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Appreciate it very much. Thanks for all you do with your live event.
That again, Lisa Strand, the head coach for the Thompson Tommies, will put a bow on this one next from the Fargo Dome.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Again, your final here in 3, 25-20, 25-20, and 25-22. Thompson with the sweep here of the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. So our coverage tomorrow, roughly around 7 o'clock for the opening serve, barring on how the other matches go tomorrow here in the semifinals with, again, South Prairie Maxim, Medina Pingree Buchanan at 5, and we'll see if Thompson does start right at 7. This one was a little bit more delayed at 7:36. So when it's the last match of the day, again, you go by schedule time is 7, barring the outcome of what's going to happen. For the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, they will make their way again to the consolation portion of the bracket here as Fargo Oak Grove will square off with the Titans of Dickinson Trinity. So join us again tomorrow, and also make sure you go to the website at yourliveevent.com for more game coverage coming up here throughout the weekend, and then into War Road girls and boys hockey. Be already underway with I-Falls, also with girls hockey, Monoman-Waubing girls basketball this weekend, Holly girls basketball. Yes, it is that time of the year with the snow outside that it is the winter season, but still a couple more days here in the fall in North Dakota, as again the Thompson Tommies for the fourth time in the last 5 years are making their way to state semifinals. Good night from the Fargo Dome, and join us tomorrow for some more high school volleyball coverage.